If you are experiencing foundation issues, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
This month's TV47 Star Student of the Month from Munford High School.
And we welcome Trevon McClendon, a senior at Munford. And Trevon, good morning.
Good morning.
How was your Thanksgiving?
It was great. How was yours?
It was fantastic. Trevon, tell us a little bit about yourself, sir.
I'm a senior at Munford High School. I'm 18 years old. I play football for Munford High School. And I one day hope to grow up, go to college, and go to be an anesthesiologist.
Now, what about your family? Who's your family?
My mom's Mavis Carter. Wonderful, wonderful mother. Couldn't ask for a better one. And my father is Trevon McClendon. Couldn't ask for a better father either.
You got siblings?
One sibling. I have a sister. She's older than me, Bianca Green. Love her to death. Love her.
Got any pets?
I have dogs.
Okay. All right. Straight A student, 4.0 GPA. Can't you do any better than that? That has to be a challenge, man, doing all the stuff you do.
Well, it just comes natural, I guess. A lot of AP classes, I try to push myself to be a better student. And, if I'm not pushing myself, that goes into football too. If I'm not pushing myself in the weight room, I can't get any better. So I try to push myself a lot.
22 ACT score.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations. Wow.
Thank you.
You're involved in a lot of different activities at Munford. What's so special about being a senior at Munford High School?
Wow. I just really love the community. Really, really supportive community. Great school. Great peers, teammates are wonderful, couldn't ask for a better place to be.
Now, have you been in the Munford system a long time?
Yes, sir, all my life.
All right. Who's some people at the school that's kind of helped you along the way sometimes?
Well, my teachers that have helped me a lot, I'd say Dr. G or Brandon Gilliland. Mm-hmm. He's always been there for me. If I have questions or anything, he's always there to help me. Anytime I'm there.
As I mentioned earlier, you're involved in a number of different programs at the school. Talk about some of those this morning.
Well, I'm on the football team. I'm involved in Senior Beta, FBLA, Student Government Association. And that's...
Talk about that FBLA a little bit.
It's really a very great leadership development program. Wonderful instructor. She's always there to help me as well. And it's really, really helpful in being able to become a leader.
Have you been able to travel a little bit with this team?
Yes, sir. We've traveled to Birmingham. We've been to Jacksonville State, visited some colleges. It's really, really, really good opportunity to get yourself involved.
Trevon McClendon is our Star Student of the Month. He's a senior at Munford High School with a 4.0 GPA, that 22 ACT score. Now, you played football.
Yes, sir.
And I want you to share the story with the audience that you shared with me about your plans for the future and how that developed through football.
Well, as I said, I want to be an anesthesiologist, and really, the season before my junior year, about April, I was at a combine and I tore my ACL. And, going into surgery, I was...
Had you ever had surgery before?
No, sir. Very nervous. I was very nervous. And I was going into surgery and I had this anesthesiologist. And he came in and he talked to me and my parents, and he kept me really calm. And I listened to his pathway. I asked him, how is it, how's the college work? And I really feel like that is something that I really enjoy doing for the rest of my life.
Now, what was so special about this anesthesiologist to you?
He really, 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 really kept me calm. That's one thing for sure. I was very nervous, and and he really took away. I didn't feel any of it. Going into surgery, I thought I'd feel a lot of pain, but I really didn't feel anything.
Have you stayed connected with that individual, or is it just something that's stuck in your mind since then?
Just something that stuck in my mind, really.
Yeah. Oh, talk about your football career a little bit more at Munford, and what position did you play?
I played left tackle my first 3 years, and then actually my senior year, they moved me to left guard because they felt that would be a better place for me to, fit into the rotation and, be a better, better player.
Munford's football team has been on the cusp of playoff competition. This year, a little bit more challenging for you, though.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving up to 5A, it was really a challenge, but we had a lot of adversity to go with it. So, but we got by. We got it.
No doubt about it. We're talking with Trevon McClendon, is a senior at Munford High School. Wants to study to be an anesthesiologist. What about college after high school?
I'm narrowing it down to really two choices, and that's the University of Alabama and UAB. Mm-hmm. And, my major really fits at UAB, so they're my top pick right now, but not really decided on which one I would rather go to yet.
Now, you major in chemistry, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Why chemistry?
Because I have my chemistry teacher is dead right at school, and I really enjoy chemistry. Mm-hmm. Really enjoy it. Very fun activities in class, and it really pushes me, in the science field, and I really like it. Really, really enjoy it.
Yeah. You want a minor in sports medicine?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My doctor that performed my surgery minored in sports medicine, so that was also another way that the surgery really impacted my life. Really.
Now, what do you do outside of your school activities and your education? What do you do for fun?
Wow, I love spending time with my family. Really love spending time with friends, and I love fishing. Love hunting. I'm an outdoors guy, really.
Yeah. Tell me about your Thanksgiving.
Well, spending time with family, it doesn't get any better. It brings family together, and I really love the time. I get to spend with my family because you never know. Tomorrow's not promised.
Are you involved in church?
Yes, sir. I'm a very, very involved kid in church. I try to get in any of the programs that I possibly can, and hope, make my church better as I can, and they make me better. So really, 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 really like to get involved.
That is Kelly Springs Baptist Church, which is just outside of Talladega. And we're talking with Trevon McClendon, who's a senior at Munford High School. Trevon, what drives you?
Wow. That really goes back to a coach. I used to have, he was here before, Daryl LeBeau. He would ask us, what's our why? And I really feel that my why is my parents, because they really, really pushed me to be the man that I am today. And my friends also. I really appreciate my friends.
Coach LeBeau sat in that chair several years ago here on Daybreak. I remember him,
sir.
And I remember that name. So, as a senior, your days are winding down at Munford High School. How would you like to be remembered at Munford?
I would just like to be remembered as a leader. Make an impact on my fellow students, and push them and drive them to want to be a leader as well.
Now, as an athlete and as someone who has his educational priorities in order, Trevon McClendon, I want to ask you this before we go this morning, and I don't ask this very often to guests, but your relationship with God, how has that helped you, and how has that been an instrument to reach out to others?
Wow. I couldn't do it without him. If you want me to be honest with you, who would I be? My relationship with God has really pushed me to, want to be that guy. Like I could have, when I was injured, I could have laid down. I didn't have to, go back and continue on my football career. And I really didn't have to wake up from that surgery, So I really appreciate everything God has done for me. And I really don't deserve it.
How do you try to share that with not just your fellow teammates, but others in the school and in the community at Munford?
Just by really, I talk a lot. I really do talk a lot about, Christ and being in my life. He's heavily impacted me, really heavily. And a lot of people don't understand that he's the reason we're here. So I try to not really push it on to people, but, you know, just like help them understand if someone has questions or anything, and make sure that I'm there for them to ask them, answer any questions that they have.
All right, let's have some fun, okay?
Yes, sir.
You ready? All right, favorite food?
I might have to say steak. Medium.
Okay. Sides with it?
Really, I'm a mashed potato or a mac and cheese guy.
Okay. All right. You like desserts?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What desserts you like?
I have to say birthday cake.
Did you have desserts at Thanksgiving?
Yes, sir.
Like movies?
Yes, sir.
What movies you like?
Oh, I really enjoyed Creed 2. Just came out. Really great movie. You should go check it out.
Yeah, that's just come out, hasn't it?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Really great movie.
Yeah. All right. Music?
Surprisingly, I like country music. I love it. I love hip hop, R&B. You know.
Who is some of the artists in country music that you kind of like?
I really, really love Luke Combs.
Okay.
Love Luke Combs.
All right, we're talking with Trevon McClendon, a senior at Munford High School, who is a 4-point GPA and a 22 ACT score. Fantastic young man, and is involved in a lot of activities at school, and wants to become an anesthesiologist and head to medical school in the future and receive his bachelor's degree. So, Trevon, thanks so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you for having me, sir. I really appreciate it.
Trevon McClendon, senior at Munford High School, is our Star Student of the Month. We're back after this.
This Star Student of the Month was brought to you by TV 47. Tune in to Daybreak weekdays at 6:30 a.m. for your Star Student of the Month.